Alright, sorry for the bad mic quality on this one. Recording it on my headset microphone because I can't find my actual microphone. But still wanted to make a video today, so apologies about that. Anyways, finally moved in. Took a long time and took a lot out of me. I did some immersion over the days, doing some mainly listening and mainly passive listening. But I did get a little bit of reading, just like taking breaks, unpacking boxes and stuff like that. Uh, Pretty tired at the end of the day, so I'm just sitting down at the computer now after I finally got it set up and figured I would record a video. And the topic I wanted to talk about today kind of pertains to my current situation, which is what to do when you let Anki or your SRS reps pile up. You know, maybe you were studying for exams, maybe you went camping, or you went on a trip, or maybe you're moving like I just did, and for whatever reason, your Anki, your SRS reps, have now piled up and you have a ton of them to do. So what do? You shouldn't just sit there and like bang them out. You know, personally, I think if it's going to take you over an hour to do your Anki reps, there's a certain point where my brain just starts slowing down when I'm doing Anki reps, and I feel like I'm not getting as much out of them as I could be. So I've been doing Anki for like a few years at this point. I did Anki before I started doing immersion, and there's been a lot of times where I've let Anki reps pile up. So at this point, I've gotten pretty good at how to deal with that. So how I deal with it is as follows. The first thing you should do is stop adding new cards. New cards are going to add on more reps, and they're going to add on more reps in the few days coming. So like if you do a card now, you're going to review it tomorrow. Some of those cards are going to be you're going to get wrong, so you're going to review them again the next day. On top of that, you're adding more new cards, so like all these things in this short period of time pile up and make this whole task seem daunting. So first thing, stop adding new cards. Second thing is try and limit your Anki time. Usually I aim for an hour max. So what I do is I'll set a timer for like 30 minutes. I'll rep Anki cards and then I'll take a break. I usually find that's my sweet spot. You might find it a little shorter or a little longer. You might even find that you can go longer than an hour total in a day and be fine. But what I do is I go 30 minutes, break, 30 minutes, and then I just call it. And I come back the next day. And eventually, after, depends on how high your reps are, but after a few days, since I've let them lapse for 3 days, usually this will take me maybe 5 days to get back to zero of an hour a day. Yeah, I'll just do an hour a day till it gets to zero, and then I'll go back to normal. It's kind of simple as that, really. But I do see a lot of people asking this sort of question, and it seems to be a common occurrence. Like this, if you do Anki, you do SRS reps, this is gonna happen to you. There's gonna be a day where you just don't do your reps, and maybe it's for a good reason, but you're still gonna need to know how to tackle those when you come back. And I think this way of doing it has worked really well for me. Hopefully it can work well for other people. But if you have a different way of doing things, let me know. I'd be super interested to hear other comments too. Always love reading the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.